In Michigan City of Detroit, 36th District is now in session. The Honorable Judge Aliyah Sabree presiding. Morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, everybody. For the attorneys who are looking for exam dates, I did put in the chat available time and date while you're waiting. If you can check your calendar, so we can move along when we get on the record. Attorney Michon, good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor. I think I have Mr. Brooks in your courtroom. He does have another matter before Judge King, but it looks like that case arose later in time. So I suspect I'm dancing on your turf.
Yeah, so we, the clerk talked to Judge King's courtroom. They're gonna stay separated based off of the content of the other case.
All righty. Then I guess we will just set a date for a preliminary examination on the unarmed.
Okay, all right, this is case 22-06277. Defendant Malik Brooks is defendant number 2 and charged with 1 count of robbery unarmed, set for a probable cause conference day. Appearances?
Alexander Kirker on behalf of the people, P86282.
And good morning, Your Honor. May it please the court, Kim Michon, Neighborhood Defender Services, P59167, on behalf of Mr. Brooks. I would waive his appearance, Your Honor. As of this morning, his phone is no longer receiving calls, which, if I remember my college years, means he needs to put money on that account. We would ask that you waive his appearance for these purposes.
Okay, I will waive his appearance.
Thank you so much, Judge.
Do you have?
I think we do, Judge, but I would ask the prosecution resend it. This is a case that arose quite some time ago, and it had been closed and then transferred. I would ask that if they would be so kind as to resend it.
I can do that.
Thank you so much. I appreciate the grace. And the 25th at 1:30, Judge, if that works for the court.
That works. Okay, April 25th at 1:30.
Thank you so much, and a lovely day to you and your staff.
You as well, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Attorney Maynard, are you ready on your case?
I am, Your Honor. This is our first PCC date. We look for an adjournment for discovery.
Okay, let's call it, see what's going on here. Who's your client?
Austin Chappelle.
All right. This is case 2259663, the people of the state of Michigan versus Austin Latrell Chappelle, who was charged with count 1, weapons, firearms, possession by a felon, count 2, weapons, ammunition, possession by a felon, count 3, weapons, carrying concealed, count 4, weapons, felony firearm, count 5, weapons, felony firearm with an habitual offender fourth offense notice set for a probable cause conference today. Appearances?
Alexander Kirker on behalf of the people, P86282.
And good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Jeffrey Maynard, P55243 for Mr. Chappelle.
And is Mr. Chappelle present?
I spoke to him about 10 minutes ago. He was logging onto the Zoom, so he should be. For some reason, he's not. I don't have any problem waiving for the adjournment.
Okay. You have had contact with him, so I will waive his presence if he does not log on.
Okay, very good, Judge. I appreciate that.
Okay, Mr. Kirker, has discovery been provided?
I'm looking now to see. It looks like it's an older file, so it might be on evidence somehow.
Okay, I see another counsel present for Mr. Austin Chappelle.
I don't know why that would be.
Okay, we're back on the record. Mr. Kirk.
It looks like paper and digital were sent over on the 10th, but to possibly a different council.
Okay, Attorney
Right.
Tulock. Kathleen.
I'm here, Judge.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning.
We're actually on the record on Mr. Austin Chappelle. Attorney Maynard is representing or appeared for him.
Okay. Is he retained?
Yes.
That's a-
Okay, I was appointed.
okay. Do you need anything from the court?
No,
Okay,
thank you.
you're welcome. And Attorney Tulock, did you receive discovery?
I did receive discovery.
Got it. That makes sense now. All right. Well, have a good day.
You too. Everyone have a wonderful day.
Thank you. Mr. Chappelle, can you please put your name on the record? We're on the record now on your case.
Austin Chappelle.
Thank you. So Attorney Maynard, Mr. Kirker is going to send over discovery today.
Okay.
You still need for the PCC, I will allow for that, but I still want to set an exam date.
Okay, that's fine, Judge.
Okay, did you see the date that I provided in the chat?
I was looking at May 1 at 10 a.m.
Okay,
and I'll let the prosecutor know in advance if we're gonna be waiving.
okay. And do you need another PCC?
Sure, Judge, I'd be happy to do that if I can glance real quick at the list of dates.
Well, those dates are just for exams. We're pretty available for PCC.
Oh,
for
okay.
exams.
Any day of the week?
Yes, any day is fine.
How about the 25th in the morning,
That's
10 or 11?
We do all our PCCs at 8:30.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. So we have another PCC set for April 25th at 8:30, exam set for May 1st at 10 a.m.
That sounds like a great plan, Judge. Appreciate it.
All right, anything else?
No, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Chappelle, you're all set. You all both have a good day.
Okay.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you. Yes.
Okay, anybody else ready on their cases?
I'm ready, Judge. I'm Paul Rice.
Yeah, I'm Jonathan Simon, ready on Godboard.
Okay. Okay, we're on the record. This is people of the state of Michigan versus Paul Rice, 2206036. Mr. Rice is charged on that case. With one count of attempted second degree arson, count 2 arson, preparation to burn real property, count 3 arson of personal property less than $200 with an habitual offender's second offense notice. Mr. Rice is also charged on case 2260502 with following charges. Count 1, second-degree arson. Count 2, arson preparation to burn real property with the habitual offender second offense notice. Both set for a competency hearing today. Appearances.
Alexander Kirker on behalf of the people, P8628.
And good morning, if it may please the court, Sarah Robinson, P63181 for Mr. Paul Rice, who's in the Wayne County Jail.
Okay, were you requesting to waive his presence?
I can waive his presence today, Judge.
Okay. All right, did you receive the reports?
I did receive the reports, Judge. I reviewed them.
Okay. All right, you ready to set the exam date?
Actually, Judge, I don't agree with the evaluator. I'm asking for an independent evaluation. I've already spoken to a psychologist. The turnaround would be 2 to 3 weeks for him to do an evaluation. I would have to forward a few orders to the court for him to get records and to enter the Wayne County Jail, if the court would allow for an independent.
Allow for it on both cases. Do you want to do 3 weeks out to give enough time?
Yeah. Yes, Judge, and I'll get the orders into the court after lunch, if that's okay, for entry.
That's fine. We can
Thank
do,
you.
May 2nd, we can come back at 9 o'clock.
That's fine, Judge.
Okay.
Is May
Anything else?
3rd available, Judge?
It is, it's available.
May 3rd, please.
Absolutely, for both cases.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You have a good day.
You too.
Good morning, Judge. This is Arnie Chambers on Michael Jewell. Do we know if we have an updated report from forensics on him?
I'll have the clerk check on that. Good morning.
Morning, thank you.
Attorney Simon, in the meantime, I'll call your case. Case 230561559, People of the State of Michigan versus Davion Jamel Godbold. Charged with 1 count of weapons carrying concealed. Count 2, police officer assaulting, resisting, and obstructing. Count 3, weapons holding firearms set for a probable cause conference today. Appearances.
Alexander Kirker on behalf of the people, P86282.
Good morning, Your Honor. Jonathan Simon, P35596 for Mr. Godbold.
Attorney Simon, have you spoken to your client?
Yes, this morning in a breakout. He should be in the meeting. If not, I can waive his presence.
Oh, I do see him. Can you please put your name on the record, Mr. Godbold?
Jamil Godbold.
Say that one more time, very low.
Avion Jamil Godbold.
Thank you. Okay, did you receive discovery, Attorney Simon?
Judge, I do have paper reports I'm looking at right now. I'm not at my computer, so I can't tell if I have digital discovery.
Mr. Turner, was it sent over?
Yes, I have sent over.
I'm sorry, I missed that. Can you repeat that, please?
It was sent over on April 7th.
The digital, the body cam. Okay, then we're good. Judge, I will be in your courtroom at 10 o'clock on the 18th, so the 9 o'clock date, April 18th would be fine
9
for
o'clock?
examination. Yes, for examination.
Okay, so April 18th at 9 o'clock for the exam. All right, anything else?
No, thank you very much, Your Honor. Take care. I'll see you next week.
Mr. Godbold, you have an exam set for April 18th in person at 36th District Court at 9 o'clock a.m. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you're all set. You have a good day.
All right, you too.
Thank you. Mr. Godbold, we will talk real soon. Probably later today. Thank you. Okay, bye.
Okay. Mr. Joshua Jones?
Yes, I'm here.
Sir, I believe you should be in traffic courtroom. What are you here for today?
I had a brandishing case.
Yes, that's the misdemeanor with Judge Larry Williams.
Yes, I'm sorry. I didn't hear you, Your Honor. I'm here on Joshua Jones. So that is in front of Judge Williams?
Let me double check. You have a case number by any chance on that case?
No, I don't have a case number.
I do not either, Your Honor. Mr. Jones just retained me this morning.
Okay, give us the moment. What's your middle name, Mr. Jones?
Demario.
Hey, your middle name. Hi, sir. You say Camario with a K?
No, Demario, Demario.
Mario, thank you. Okay, well, I know it's not in here in this courtroom, but we're trying to figure out where, because it's not, I'm not finding, or the clerk isn't finding anything.
He's Joshua, he's in Judge Williams courtroom.
Okay, so I was right. It's Judge Larry Williams, courtroom 332.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Mr. Jones, 332, Judge Larry Williams, Gray Street.
All right, thank you.
Okay, to Division 1, Wayne County Jail.
Yes.
Do you have someone getting ready to come up? I want to make sure I get the in custody done first.
Yes, we have a Charles Hobson and a Michael Jewell at this camera. We're just trying to see when they're ready.
Okay.
When you're ready for them.
Okay, is there an attorney here for Hobson?
Charles Thompson, Your Honor.
Hobson, Charles Hobson.
Charles Hobson.
Yes, that's 401, so that's at 9:30. Okay, we can call Jewel.
Okay, can you give me 2 minutes? I'm sorry.
Sure. Officer Al, I believe you should be in Judge Larry Williams courtroom, 332, for Quincy Jones, for traffic matters.
I'm sorry, you said 332?
Yes, good morning.
Good morning. Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Yes, it's going to be area code 248-835.
So, Attorney Chambers, I don't have a report. Anything new?
Neither do I, Judge.
So you call. All right. Okay, as soon as Mr. Jewell comes out, I'll call the matter.
Thank you.
Takes a little while for them to process all your paperwork, get it together.
Attorney Demott ready?
Morning, Your Honor. I'm here on Trayvon Ross. And he is still in custody in Calhoun. So if the court is comfortable with me waiving his presence, we can set it for an exam.
Okay, I am. He's in custody. Okay, we're on the record as the people of the state of Michigan versus Trayvon Anthony Ross, 2355701. Mr. Ross is charged with one kind of weapons carrying concealed set for a probable cause counsel today. Appearances.
Alexander Gruber on behalf of the people, P86282.
Good morning, Neighborhood Defender Service by Kate DeMott Grady, P83667, on behalf of Mr. Trayvon Ross, who is currently in the Calhoun County Jail. I just confirmed that this morning. I have had contact with Mr. Ross, and I also have received digital and paper discovery. At this point, we are requesting a preliminary examination date.
Okay, did you see the exam dates that I put in the chat?
I did not. I apologize. Looking
No, it's
at-
fine. I'll resend it so that you can look.
I think I only see one public chat. Oh, here. Okay, great. Thank you. Could we do the 25th at 9:30, please?
Okay. It's set for April 25th at 9:30.
Great, thank you. I appreciate it. So just also to note, Mr. Ross should be out of custody by then, but is it possible to do a writ just in case? I'll triple check and can let the court know.
We'll just do it. We'll do it.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Of course. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
Okay, anybody else ready on their cases? Any other attorneys ready for their case to be called?
Your Honor, I am here on a Brad Jira as well as Charles Thompson with Mr. Konecki. I don't know if Mr. Jira appeared or not.
Your Honor, yes, on the Charles Thomas matter, we're comfortable calling that he was in custody, but he was on a bond awaiting a tether. So we're happy to waive his presence for scheduling.
Okay. Okay, this is case 2356122, the people of the state of Michigan versus Charles Lee Thomas, charged with one count of robbery arms set for a probable cause conference today. Appearances?
Alexander Kirker on behalf of the people, P86282.
May it please the court, Neighborhood Defender Service of Detroit by Jeffrey Konecki, P64800 on behalf of Mr. Thomas.
And good morning, Your Honor. Good morning to your staff. Neighborhood Defender Services by Ken Reagan, P82125 on behalf of Charles Thomas as well.
Okay. Discovery provided?
I believe so. Paper was digital. Out there yet, but we have emailed the officer requesting any digital.
Okay. All right, is that accurate, Attorney Konecki and Riggins?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what he said.
Yeah, I missed it.
They provided paper but no digital as of yet.
That's accurate, yes, I believe. We've got paper discovery, but nothing, no cameras or body or any of that.
And digital is absolutely essential in this case because the officer, the OIC did not take the statement of a complaining witness. He actually taped it, so we don't actually have that statement.
Okay, let's send another PCC. Mr. Carter said he's going to request it. He requested it from the OIC. I'd still like to set exam date along with another PCC.
Okay.
That's fine, Judge, no problem.
Okay, so I put in the chat the available dates for an exam, and then we'll work backwards for a PCC.
Ken, I don't know if it works for you, but 10:30 on the 27th would work for me.
I will make it work.
Okay.
Yeah, that day is fine.
Okay.
April
Then yeah,
27th at 30.
April 27th at 10:30 for the exam, please, Your Honor.
Okay, and so let's do a PCC on April 19th. Does that work for both?
I'm not available on the 19th or 20th. I can do either the 18th or the 21st, Judge.
Let's do the 18th.
Okay.
And that'll be 8:30.
Thank you. Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, you're welcome. Anything else?
Not with regard to the Thomas matter, no, Your Honor.
Okay. You're off the record on Mr. Thomas. Okay, I'm calling Mr. Jewell's case 2259301, the people of the state of Michigan versus Michael James Jewell, who was charged with 1 count of second-degree arson, set for another competency hearing. Appearances?
Alexander Kirker on behalf of the people, 38632.
And good morning, Judge. I'm the Chambers on behalf of Mr. Jewell, P63956.
Oh, okay, so we just received information from the Forensic Center. The updated report we provided on April 19th.
Am I gonna be able to? Or
I'm sorry, sir, can you put your name on the record, Mr. Jewell?
what do you say, ma'am?
Can you put your name on the record, please?
My name is Michael James Jewell.
And I don't need to swear you in, you're fine.
Can I be able to speak on my live court? I was talking to one of the deputies. They said if they don't have body cam footage of them reading my Miranda rights, they have to backlog, mistrial my case because they did not read me my Miranda rights being detained and also interrogated.
So, Mr. Jewell, you asked if you could speak and you began speaking. So that's something that you need to discuss with the attorney before you go on the record.
Backyard on Facebook with your kids.
We'll talk about it, Mr. Jewell. Just hold tight.
So Attorney Chambers, do you want to come back on the 24th?
Yes, Judge. Please.
All right, we should have some information to move forward at that point.
Thank you.
You want to see your client in the breakout room or speak to him later?
Yeah, why don't we go there briefly?
Okay, I'll set it for 9 o'clock.
All right,
Yeah.
thank you.
On the 24th.
And Judge, I may be a touch, but I'll be zooming in from Auburn Hills. I have a 9 o'clock prelim scheduled for that day, but we'll make it work.
That's fine. We're here all morning on that day.
I know. Thank you.
You want? Okay, put you on to breakout room. Thank you, sir. Okay, Attorney Riggins, who else do you have? Radford Jara.
Yes, Your Honor. I have Bradley Jarrett.
Okay. Are you, let's see, hold on. The person who has the iPhone icon with no video or name, please unmute your device. State your name.
Jason Thomas?
Jason Thomas?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Counsel here on Jason Thomas. All right, so Attorney Riggins, have you had contact with your client at all?
And I have not, unfortunately. I've reached out on the number that we have, but I have not gotten a call back.
Okay. Let's call the case. This is case 2356217. The people of the state of Michigan versus Radford Jara, charged with count 1, police officer assaulting, resisting, and obstructing. And misdemeanor, count 2, malicious destruction of personal property less than $200, set for a probable cause conference. Appearances.
Alexander Kirker on behalf of the people, P86282.
And good morning, Your Honor. Good morning to your staff. Neighborhood Defender Services by Ken Riggins, P82125, on behalf of Mr. Bradford Jera.
And it's my understanding you have not been able to contact your client?
No, Your Honor, I've attempted to call. I have not gotten a call.
Okay, so, I am going to issue a case, it'll be a personal $1,000, and once you find your client, then we can move forward.
Very well. I'll send one of my investigators out to see if we can locate Mr. Jera.
Okay,
Thank you, Your Honor.
have a good one.
Your Honor,
Yeah,
we can call the Hatley matter if the court's willing. Mr. Hatley's in custody. He and we have met and had a visit. We've talked. We're happy to waive his presence to schedule the preliminary exam.
okay. And Attorney Bradford, I'll be calling all your cases.
I'm sorry, say that again?
After this case, I'll call all of your matters.
Okay, thank you.
2356152, the people of the state of Michigan versus Michael Hatley. Mr. Hatley is charged with count 1, carjacking, count 2, robbery armed, count 3, police officer assaulting, resisting, and obstructing, count 4, weapons, felony firearm, count 5, weapons, felony firearm with a habitual offender fourth offense notice, set for a probable cause conference today. Appearances.
Alexander Kirker on behalf of the people, P86282.
And may it please the court, Neighborhood Defender Service of Detroit by Jeffrey Konecki, P64800, on behalf of Mr. Hatley.
Okay, and it's my understanding that he's in custody and you have had contact with him, correct?
That is correct, Your Honor. We had a visit early, I think it was late last week. We met with him when he was in custody. So we have discussed the matter with him.
Okay, so I will waive his presence. Do you have discovery?
We have paper. I'm frankly, I can't remember if I recall seeing digital or not. I think we did, but I'm being not at my computer. I can't say 100% right now.
Okay. Mr. Kirk, you know?
I have the digital was sent over on the 7th.
Then we likely have it. I thought we did, but I'll double check. If there's a problem, I'll reach out to the prosecutor.
Okay. And to the gentleman who just logged in from Division 2, can you state your name, please? I just want to see.
Charles Thomas.
Okay, all right. You are not Mr. Hadley. Okay, I have you checked in, sir. All right, Attorney Konecki, you ready to set exam date?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, did you have a date picked out from the message, the chat?
I was just heading back there. Cody, will the 28th at 10 or 11:30 or 11:30 work for you?
I have a couple PCCs that morning, so the 11:30 would be better.
Well, then, Your Honor, if we could get the 28th at 11:30, that would work great.
Okay. April 28th at 11:30.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Anything else?
No, that's it. I know Mr. Thomas, we just handled the gentleman that's on the Zoom that appeared in Division 2, just so the court's aware that we did that one.
Mr. Charles Thomas. I forgot
Yes.
we'll get his name. I'll figure it out.
We said a PCC and an exam.
Okay. I'll pull this on and let him know. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day, everyone.
You too. Mr. Thomas, Charles Thomas, you are muted. Hold on, let me unmute or request to unmute you. There we go. Okay, can you hear us, Mr. Thomas?
Yes.
Okay, so your attorney is actually on here. We just set dates. Your attorney needed more discovery. There's certain discovery that wasn't provided, so we're coming back on April 18th. You'll be on Zoom for another probable cause conference to discuss any preliminary matters, okay?
Okay.
And then we set an exam date, preliminary exam date for April 27th at 10:30 a.m. and that will be in person. But the first step is the April 18th date to come back to discuss, make sure that your attorney has all of your discovery, okay?
Okay.
Do you need to speak? Attorney Bradford, you are handling Mr. Thomas, right?
Not this Mr. Thomas. I have Jason Thomas.
Okay, so the
I believe
attorney.
Charles Thomas was Mr. Riggins' client.
Okay, all right, so your attorney just logged off, but he will, of course, contact you before your next court date, okay?
Okay.
All right, you're all set, sir. You have a good day.
You too.
Okay, let's handle Jason Thomas. This is case 2057618, people of the state of Michigan versus Jason Lee Thomas, who was charged with count 1 and only count 1, weapons carrying concealed, set for a probable cause conference today. Appearances.
Alexander Kirker on behalf of the people, P86282.
Good morning, Judge, Junior Staff, Cody Bradford with NDS Detroit, P85944, on behalf of Mr. Thomas, who is present via Zoom today.
Mr. Thomas, state your name for the record, please.
Jason Thomas.
Okay, Attorney Bradford, you have discovery.
No, Judge, I need both paper and digital discovery.
Mr. Kirker, any information on that?
I think it was sent to the NDS's main page, but I can resend it individually.
Do you know what day that was sent, Mr. Kirker?
The paper is the 5th, and then I'll have to check on digital. Probably.
Okay, yeah, I double checked this morning. If you could send it directly to me, I'll send it over to the paralegal to download.
Yeah. You can't do it week or something. Today, that's the hours. Okay, Attorney Bradford, are you comfortable with that exam date?
Yes.
Okay. Dates that were available.
Yes, could we do, actually, can we do the 4/19 at 1:30?
Yes, again, 4/19, 1:30.
And Judge, if I could just ask one question of Mr. Thomas before he leaves.
Sure.
Mr. Thomas, are you able to view the chat on your screen? I'll put my phone number there if you could text me so I can call you later today.
Okay. Yeah, I'm able to view it.
Okay, I'm putting it in there now. Thank you. That's all for me, Judge.
Okay. You have Murray, correct?
Yes, DeJuan Murray.
Okay. Mr. Thomas, after you handle the chat with your attorney, you can log off.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Case 2356065, the people of the state of Michigan versus DeJuan Murray, who was charged with count 1, assault with a dangerous weapon, felonious assault, as well as assault or assault and battery, which is a misdemeanor, set for a probable cause conference today. Appearances.
Alexander Kirker on behalf of the people, P86282.
Good morning again, Cody Bradford, NDS Detroit, P85944, on behalf of Mr. Murray, who appears to be present via Zoom.
Mr. Murray, can you unmute your device, turn on your camera, and state your name, please? Mr. Murray, we are waiting for you to move forward on your case.
Judge, since you see him here, would you waive his appearance just so we can set the exam date?
Yes. You have discovery?
I need, I double checked this morning, so if it's been sent recently, I don't have it, but I need the digital discovery. I do have paper.
Mr. Kirker?
We reached out to the officer in charge last night about digital discovery. We still do not have it, but it'll be sent over as soon as we get it.
Okay.
You're talking about for DeJuan Murray, Mr. Kirker?
Yes.
Okay. Judge, looking at your schedule for available exam times, I'm available 4/26 at 1:30.
4/26 at 1:30. That's been set. Mr. Murray, even though you have not responded, if you're listening, your exam has been set for an in-person preliminary examination for April 26th at 1:30 p.m. Anything else?
Nothing from defense. I'll contact Mr. Murray.
Who was your last client?
My last one is Mr. Deshaun Murray, who is set for exam today at 11 a.m.
Okay. All right. And you have a discovery issue on that one?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mr. Reed, your attorney is logging on in a couple of minutes. I have you checked in.
Okay.
This is that, well, file that-
Is there?
You can always, right?
Sure. Is he a co-defendant, Judge? I don't know. Thank you.
Attorney Bradford, do you want to speak to Mr. Kirker in a breakout room before I go on the record, or is it at the point where you don't need that?
I honestly don't think we need it. I did just get an email about an hour ago from Mr. Kirker.
Okay. All right. This is case 2355687, the people of the state of Michigan versus Deshaun Dwight Murray. Mr. Murray is charged with 1 count of weapons carrying concealed, set for a preliminary examination at 11 o'clock today. Appearances?
Alexander Kirker on behalf of the people, P86282.
Cody Bradford with NDS Detroit, P85944 on behalf of Mr. Murray. Judge, I would request to waive his appearance for the purposes of this discovery issue. Mr. Murray will be present for the exam at 11.
Okay, I will waive his presence. So what is the discovery issue?
The issue is I am missing body cam footage for the main officer in this case, who is the one who actually recovered the firearm from the vehicle. I emailed Mr. Kirker, Ms. Parrish, and Mr. Shajra last Tuesday, April 4th, indicating that I was missing that body cam footage for this main officer. Mr. Kirker did respond that same day, saying that he would reach out to the OIC to obtain that information. I had not heard anything. This morning around 6 o'clock when I got up, I emailed, again, all 3 of the prosecutors asking for an update as to the body cam footage. Specifically, the officer's last name is Ibrahimovic, and it has in the investigator's report, which the officer in charge does, that there is in fact body cam footage for all 3 officers involved, but I only have body cam footage for 2 of them. And again, the officer I'm missing is the main officer who recovered the firearm in this case.
Okay, Mr. Kirker, do you have any information about that Officer Ibrahimovich's body cam?
I do not. Like was mentioned, I did reach out last Tuesday to the officer in charge and have not heard back. I understand part of the issue was the videos weren't labeled, and so it's possible that some was contained in there.
Okay, well, we got
The body cam footage for Mr. Ibrahimovich is 100% not in the digital discovery that I've received.
I appreciate you bringing it to the court's attention before the exam. I don't know what Mr. Kirker can do by 11 o'clock to try to obtain that or find out what's going on, but I'm not going to, of course, entertain a motion to dismiss as of yet. So you will have to come back at 11.
Yes, that's fine.
Okay. So we'll see you at 11 o'clock what the people have.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Attorney Watt, we'll have them bring out Hobson, he's in Division 1.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. And Attorney Diallo, you ready on Mr. Reed?
Good morning, Judge. Can I have a breakout room with Mr. Reed if that's possible? And apologies. Ms. Diallo has been in hideous trials.
Yes. Good morning.
Thank you.
Mr. Reed, go ahead and hit join on your screen to go into breakout room with your attorney.
Okay.
And to Division 1, we have counsel here present for Mr. Hobson.
We're gonna go get him right now, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I do have oh, okay, that's the wrong one. I'm sorry. They did a recent competency report, they being the Forensic Center. Did you get a copy of that by any chance, Your Honor?
Nope, did not.
Okay, I'm trying to see if I can find it.
Thank you very much, Judge.
Everybody ready on here?
Bounce your mind.
Judge, she brought us into an accident on 75. She's running.
Mr. Murray. Your hand raised, you have to unmute your device if you want to speak or communicate with the court.
I apologize. I didn't know how to take my phone off mute, but good morning. I was calling to see did my name get called yet?
Yes, we called your case, and you were logged on and I didn't get a response from you. So we set your exam date, preliminary exam date for April 26th at 1:30 p.m.
You said I come back April 20 what?
26,
April 26th at what time?
1:30, in person at 36 District Court.
Okay, so what was today for? Because I didn't get a chance to.
Today was to discuss any preliminary matters. There were no issues. We just set a date for your exam.
Okay, can you? I don't know how to get in contact with my attorney, but I haven't talked to him, or I don't even know. I know it was the Cody guy, but I haven't talked to him or anything. Like I randomly got a text message out the blue, like last night from a number saying that he was
Okay,
gonna
I'll
be.
give you the number to, so it's Neighborhood Defender Services. Cody Bradford is your attorney. Let's see, give me a moment, I'll get the number. Are you ready to write it down? Are you ready to write the number down?
Yes, my bad. I didn't hear you.
Okay. It's 313 474
474.
3200.
Okay, thank you.
So call and he's going to reach out to you. Make sure you answer your phone, but you can call and be proactive and call him and have a discussion enough time for your exam date, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. You're all set. You can log on.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
Thank you. Huh?
Judge Sabree. Mr. Thomas is here.
So update, he's here. Hey, McKinney, how you doing?
Okay, how you? How's everybody? Everybody good?
Yeah, appreciate you asking.
Yeah.
This Mr. Wallace,
It's $5 No, it ain't. $6.50.
Attorney
I
White,
get discount.
your client is present. Were you sending over a report to the court?
Your Honor, I'm trying to find it. As soon as I find it, I'm going to email it.
Okay.
You're about to get.
Mr. Hobson, good morning. Can you hear us, Mr. Hobson?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, your attorney here. We're just waiting for an email to call your case. Okay, so just hold tight.
Okay.
Okay. I like to hear like that.
Thanks.
I can't. Come here, we can get this
That's tomorrow. Ready to read?
Ready?
Okay. This is case 2355718, the people of the state of Michigan versus DeAndre Tolliver Reed, charged with one count of weapons carrying concealed, set for a PCC adjourned from yesterday. Appearances?
Alexander Cracker on behalf of the people, P86282.
Good morning, Judge, to you and your staff, Lillian Diallo, P52036, on behalf of DeAndre Reed, who is present via Zoom with consent.
Mr. Reed, can you unmute your device and state your name, please? State your name, Mr. Reed.
DeAndre Reed.
Okay, Attorney Diallo, do you have discovery?
Judge, I don't believe I have the digital discovery. I think I asked for that before. So if we can make sure Ms. Diallo has the digital discovery, and we will set an exam date at this time. Digital discovery, though.
Okay, Mr. Reed, any insight?
I have to review the file from yesterday.
Okay. Did you see the dates that I put in the chat for availability?
That's what I was trying to see again, Judge. Let me see. It's gone now. I don't know why.
I just sent it again.
Okay, good. Here we go. I got it. Oh my gosh. Not that. So if I can have the week of, how about the 25th? Oh my God, that's at 1:30. Oh no. How about the 26th at 9:30? Mr. Reed? Okay, good.
So, Mr. Reed, your preliminary examination has been set for an in-person exam at 36th District Court, April 26th at 9:30 a.m. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and Mr. Kirker, you will provide discovery if it is available, correct?
Yes.
All right, anything else?
Nothing further, and thank you. Everybody have a great day, and I apologize for my atrocious schedule.
You have a good day.
Bye.
April 20th.
Gentlemen, you're all set, Mr. Reed. I'm gonna log you off.
Oh, okay, thank you.
To the gentleman in Division 2, Wayne County Jail, can you state your name once your device is unmuted, please?
Your Honor, which email address should I send the document to?
I will put it in the chat.
I didn't hear you, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
I think you put it in the chat because it's very
Okay.
long.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, to the gentleman in Division 2, what is your name?
Michael Hadley.
Say it one more time.
Michael Hadley.
Okay, Mr. Hadley, your case was already called. Give me a moment, I'll let you know what happened. All that was done is that an exam date was set. If you have any questions, your attorney will come visit you before your exam, but let me get the date for you so you will be on notice. April 28th at 11:30. April 28th at 11:30. Okay, your exam has been set for April 28th at 11:30. It'll be in person at 36th District Court.
All right.
And your attorney will come visit you prior to. Yep, and you're all set, sir. Mr. Hatton.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, Attorney Watt.
It's sent, Your Honor. It's sending.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I read the report. I am ready to call Mr. Hobson.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And actually, I have it just so I will call first because it's not going to take as long as Mr. Hobson. So let me handle that first. Case 2355906, the people of the state of Michigan versus Shatanda Hill. Ms. Hill is charged with count 1, assault with a dangerous weapon, felonious assault, and also misdemeanor count 2, assault or assault and battery, set for preliminary examination today. Appearances.
Good morning, Your Honor. Daniela Parrish on behalf of the people, P85495.
And good morning, Your Honor. May it please the court, Leanna Belcher, P80177 on behalf of Ms. Hill. Ms. Hill, can you please state your name?
Good morning to everybody.
Good morning, Judge.
Is everyone ready to proceed?
Your Honor, the people sent notice to the court last night and to defense counsel of our intention to request an adjournment today. We have an interesting circumstances, and unfortunately, with this case, we were to provide transportation for the victim. I personally reached out to a victim's advocate yesterday to make sure this happens. The victim's advocate conveyed to me that is beyond just normal providing transportation, which I was not aware of, but the complaining witness on this case actually has some mobility issues and did convey to the victim's advocate that he would need assistance getting from the basement up the stairs. And Your Honor, this is not a normal transportation issue that we could just immediately provide in that sense. We were going to send out a cab for him, to say the least. So, and I apologize, this was brought to our attention yesterday. We'd like an opportunity for an adjournment to get this complaining witness here because he did convey to victim's advocate that he does want to proceed with prosecution, that he has not, and this is a bit concerning, and of course, the validity is obviously uncertain, but the victim did indicate to victim's advocate that he has not been getting any notices, not only from, not from us as far as subpoenas, but also not from victim's advocates, which sent out 2 notices. The defendant's boyfriend, which is the complaining witness's brother, does reside with him. And I do know victim's advocate did send out 2 notices, and we also sent out a subpoena. As far as the subpoena, I have been trying to reach out to the OIC to confirm if he hand delivered it, meaning actually handed it to the complaining witness, or if he just left it at the residence. I have not got a response back. So because this is serious charges, we do have even a potential video confession on this. We would really appreciate if we could get the adjournment to get transportation and get this situation actually where the complaining witness can get here. I understand, again, this is just an interesting situation because it has come to our attention that he needs more than just general transportation. And again, I'd hate to have the case be dismissed for him not being here when he conveyed to a victim's advocate yesterday that he indeed wants to be here He just needs a few days to find some assistance to actually be able to, with his mobility, get out of the basement and get here.
And Your Honor, the defense is opposed to any adjournment. We're here, we're ready to proceed. This matter was up for a probable cause conference 3 weeks ago. The people had the complaining witness's phone number, as it's been made clear, the victim's advocate is reaching out by telephone. My client had to take a day off of work. This is the matter where we came before Your Honor to try to address bond. The home that the complaining witness lives in is my client's home. She brought her deed with her today. My client has been sleeping in her car in the city of Detroit because she does not have funds nor any other family members to provide a place to sleep. This is a dire situation for my client. She's in a financial hardship. This case is being delayed because the prosecutor's office chose to reach out to a complaining witness the day before the exam. That is not good cause, Your Honor. It has been known to the people that he needed transportation issues. That should have been coordinated 3 weeks ago when this date was set. If the complaining witness wanted to appear, they could have made arrangements 3 weeks ago so that he would be here on time and this would not cause any delays in this particular matter. And further, I don't appreciate the insinuation that there is something fraudulent or something happening with the mail. I think that's a little haphazard on the part of the people without any evidence or any sort of something to corroborate. They're essentially accusing my client's boyfriend on the record of tampering with somebody's mail. It's just not proper, Your Honor. I think that without some sort of evidence to support that, or something more than just what the prosecution is thinking, throwing allegations around like that are dangerous.
Okay, I'm dismissing without prejudice as the people have had ample time to arrange transportation. It's without prejudice and the people can reissue once they have their witnesses prepared, subpoenas, and proper transportation.
We will just like to go on the record that we will be reissuing and she will be picked up and rearrested. Thank you.
Okay, ready on Hobson? Attorney White?
Ready, Your Honor.
Okay, let's call Hobson. This is case 2260265, the people of the state of Michigan versus Charles Hobson, who is charged with count 1, police officer assaulting, resisting, and obstructing, causing injury with the habitual offender court offense notice set for a competency hearing today. Appearances.
Alexander Kirk on behalf of the people, P86282.
And good morning again, Your Honor. Coral Watt appearing on behalf of Mr. Hobson, P41508.
Mr. Hobson, can you state your name for the record, please?
Charles Hobson.
Good morning to you.
H-O-B-S-O-N.
Thank you. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Okay, thank you, Attorney Watt, for sending over to the court the most updated report from the Forensic Center. I did have an opportunity to read the report. Is there anything you'd like to put on the record regarding the findings?
Your Honor, I would just stipulate that on March 13th, 2023, the Forensic Center opined that Mr. Hobson was now competent to stand trial. That's the date of the report.
Okay, I have that.
And with that, Your Honor, I guess we would set it for an exam day. I need to confer with my client to determine how we're going to proceed. And also, I do have one question of the prosecutor, if the court doesn't mind.
Go right ahead.
I have a number of cases with Mr. Hobson, and there's one case that I don't have discovery on. I'm trying to find out if it's your case. I do have discovery on the case that took place on August 5th of 2022. Is that your case?
I'm not sure what the date of this one was.
You don't have a police report?
The one I just called is July 20th.
Okay, I do not have discovery for this case. So this one I would need discovery for. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Kirker, you want to work on the discovery?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Attorney Watt, I sent you some dates in the chat.
Okay, I'm gonna look at that. I'll look at that right now, Your Honor. Oh. Okay, so let's see. Okay, 28th, let's see. April 27th. April the 27th at, oh no, I'm sorry, Your Honor. April the 26th at 1:30 would work, Your Honor.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. You know what? That's fine. April 26th at 1:30.
Does that work, Your Honor?
I think I just scheduled that time. I just want to make sure.
Okay, I can do another one. Let me just check just in case. I can also do April 25th at 1:30, if that works better for the court.
You know, we have the 26th at 1:30 open. So that
Okay.
26th. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Anything else?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Hobson, your preliminary examination has been set for April 26th at 1:30 p.m. in person at 36th District Court. You'll be brought over for an exam, so you don't have to worry about hearing. And I believe that's it for the record.
Yes, and what is the process?
Your Honor, can I ask you a question?
As long as it's not about the case, as far as what happened on that date and time.
No, I just want to know, do I still supposed to be going to the forensic center?
Attorney Watt, he's receiving treatment, so he should continue to receive the
Treatment.
Yes.
That's correct, Your Honor. He's not going back because they've determined that he is now competent at this time. So he would not be going back. He will at a later date for criminal responsibility, but as the court is aware, that takes place across the street.
Okay, but as far as medication, he is to continue to take
Yes.
medication.
Yes,
Okay.
Your Honor. Thank you.
Does that make sense, Mr. Hobson?
So what do criminal responsibility mean?
I will set a Zoom date and explain that to you, Mr. Hobson. That'll happen later on, but everything's moving forward.
Thank you, Ms. Watts.
You're welcome. And the prosecutor's name, because I want to make sure I get the discovery, Your Honor. Who should I contact?
Mr. Alex Kirker?
Alex Parker?
Kirker, I'll send you his email in the chat.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Ms. Watts, can I get a number that I can call you at?
I'll zoom in, Mr. Hobson. That's better. Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day, everyone.
All right. The email address?
Yes, I received it, Your Honor. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, you have a good one.
You too.
For Division 2, are there any other individuals who need to come before the court? Mr. Hobson, you're all set. Okay. This is case 2355903, the people of the state of Michigan versus Martez Deshaun Tumpkin, who is charged with 1 count of stolen property, receiving and selling a motor vehicle set for a preliminary examination today. Here.
Alexander Kirker on behalf of the people, P86282.
Good morning, report to your staff. Good morning, Ted Wallace, PA0922 on behalf of Mr. Tumpkin, who stands behind me. Mr. Tumpkin, say your name for the record.
Martez Tumpkin. Good morning.
Everybody, I have your waiver form that has been signed to correct your claim for the waiver exam today.
That's correct, Aaron. I discussed it with him and the pros and cons and explained that he did have the right to a preliminary exam and he wishes to waive that right. He is found over to the circuit court.
Okay, is that correct, Mr. Thompson?
Yes, ma'am.
Any objection from the people?
No objection, Your Honor.
Mr. Thompson, I'm just going to ask you a couple additional questions.
Okay.
And your attorney just stated you understand your right to an exam, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And that if you were to demand that exam, the people will have to show it the probable cause standard, which is a much lower standard, but still a standard of criminal law, that the one charge I read off was committed in Detroit, that you probably committed that crime. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
And that by waiving your exam today, that means people don't have to prove that today. You understand that? Okay. And I'm sorry. Can you repeat your response?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, do you also, I tell people this, do you understand you're not giving up your right to trial?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, did anyone force you or threaten you to waive your
No,
exam
ma'am.
today? No? Did anyone promise you anything?
No, ma'am.
Okay, I find your waiver to be freely, understandingly, and voluntarily given. I will have you bound over to Frank Murphy Hall of Justice, Third Circuit Court, for an arraignment on the information date 2 weeks from today. That will be April 25th at 9:00 a.m. Anything else?
No, Your Honor.
All right, we're all set. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Right, let the record, this is people of the state of Michigan versus Marion Smith, case 2395416. Mr. Smith is defendant number 2 and charged with count 1 carjacking, count 3 weapons smelling firearm, set for a preliminary examination today. Appearances?
Alexander Kirker on behalf of the people, PA 6282.
And good morning, Your Honor, Attorney Brent Jaffe, on behalf of Marion Smith, present, P 81818.
And Mr. Smith, can you state your name for the record?
Maria Smith.
Maria, good morning. Is everyone ready to proceed?
Ms. Parrish is holding this exam.
Got it.
She don't know why.
Okay. Mr. Smith, you can have a seat until Ms. Parrish comes back in here to prosecute. Okay. So Ms. Parrish, I just called the case and everyone put their appearances on. I didn't know you were handling it. So if you could just put your.
Sorry, Your Honor, Daniela Parrish on behalf of the people, PA 5495.
Your Honor, I've had an opportunity to speak to my client about this matter in detail, in person, and then also today, for that matter. But I explained to my client his statutory right to proceed with the preliminary examination. I've explained to him what the burden of proof is at the exam in terms of the probable cause standard that the prosecution has to satisfy in order to have a bind over to the circuit court, and in consideration of all those, I guess, factors, it's my client's desire to waive this exam.
Mr. Smith, is that accurate?
Yes.
Okay. Did anyone force you or threaten you to waive your exam today?
No.
Did anyone promise you anything?
No.
Okay, I find your waiver to be voluntarily, understandably, and freely given, as long as there's no objection from the people.
No, Your Honor, and I did have an opportunity to speak to the complaining witness in regards to the defendant's intent to waive and what that does mean, and the people have no objections.
Okay, I will have you bound over, Mr. Smith, to Frank Murphy Hall of Justice, Third Circuit Court. Since you are in custody, it'll be 1 week from today. That will be April 18th at 9:00 a.m. And once everyone signs the paperwork, you're all set on this matter.
Your Honor, if I could address bond briefly.
Sure.
Thank you, Your Honor. I believe as things stand, my client's bond is 50,000 cash surety. Respectfully, Your Honor, my client has a young daughter, I believe. How old is your daughter? 1?
She just turned 1.
And then he has there's been an outpouring of family support in this matter. I mean, in terms of, getting on board, in terms of getting behind him ultimately. All his ties up to the community. He's retained counsel. He has every intention of complying with any of the court's orders. And Your Honor, there's, again, as the court's well aware, a presumption of innocence. Respectfully, Your Honor, I would urge this court to consider a reduction in bond and whatever the provisions necessary to put the court's mind at ease, so to speak. But again, that'd be my respectful request at this time. And then also, moreover, I guess, in consideration of, how long cases are taking ultimately, hypothetically, or in the event that we go to trial, we're looking at probably a year out. And as the court's aware or not, the condition of Wayne County Jail isn't even suitable for animals at this point. and in consideration of all those factors, I would again respectfully request that the court consider a reduction in bond.
Anything from the people?
Your Honor, the people would obviously object to any change in the bond due to the fact of the seriousness of these charges. Also, there is a co-defendant that is affiliated with, and knows personally the complaining witnesses on this. So I would be concerned for their safety community safety as well, because they're, with this courier team, there's a large firearm involved. I do understand, the defense's position and arguments on this. If, again, we object to any change in the bond, however, if the court is so inclined to do so, we would request that it be very restrictive as far as a tether, and also we would prefer it not just be a personal bond. Thank you.
Mr. Smith, where were you residing before? Where would you be residing if you were released?
Where would you be
Where would you
residing?
be residing if you were released?
442 Johnson Lodge.
And what's at that location? What's at that location?
My stepmom,
Your stepmother, who else lives there?
my little brother. And when I go, if I go home, I go.
I'm sorry.
Say that one more time, just for.
And if I go home, I go.
How old are you?
I'm 19, turned 20 in June.
What's the address again?
4432 Johnson Lodge.
Did you complete high school? Did you complete high school?
No, I'm as of right now, I'm in the Covenant House on Gratiot.
And are they doing a GED program there? You have to say yes or no.
Yes,
Were you doing that before you were arrested?
yes.
And how far were you in the program?
Probably like 3 months.
How long is the program?
I don't know.
Yeah, I will state also, my client did voluntarily surrender himself. No, as soon as we found out about the warrant, that's when he contacted me and we made arrangements for him to surrender himself with the Detroit Detention Center.
Okay. Can you do that remotely? The Covenant House program, the GED program? I can't hear you.
You say, like,
Can you do
Can you do the
Zoom or something like
GED
that?
programs remotely?
yes.
Okay, all right, so I am going to adjust your bond. There are several conditions, however, that I am going to put in place. So it will be a personal bond. Amount back to $150,000. So what that means is if you violate your bond, it will cost you $150,000 once you are arrested and put back in custody. You understand that? So that's a high amount for a reason, because I am letting you out on personal. And with the following conditions. One, you are to be on house arrest at that location that you mentioned, 4432 Johnson Lodge. That is the address that I provided to the tether unit. The address is to change. You have to provide the information to the tether unit as well as to the court, and I have to agree to moving of the location. Okay.
Okay.
You said that's your stepmother's house.
Yes.
Okay. Also, no contact with the co-defendant on this case. That would be Mr. Deshaun Damari Posey. No contact at all.
Okay.
No contact with the complaining witness on this case. Clay. You will be on tether, obviously. You are instructed to not be on social media. That means no Facebook, no Instagram, no Twitter, no Snapchat, none of that. You understand that? Yeah, you have to say yes.
Yes.
Okay. And the way, what I'm hearing, the tether unit right now is taking a week or so it may take a week for you to get your tether. But I am changing it to a personal bond, so you will be released eventually. But on house arrest. And if your attorney wants to address the third circuit and change it or request a change, you have to do it over there, okay?
Your Honor, and I really appreciate your consideration in this. Would Your Honor consider expanding or extending the tether conditions to include lawyer appointments and medical?
Yes.
Thank you, Your Honor. And then if there's a change in, if employment if employment comes up, or scratch that, would your honor consider my client, a window so that he can perhaps seek, employment, or if, you know?
I'll put that on there. You have to show verification of
Yes.
a job. And it gets very, you have to get very specific. The 10th unit will violate you if you're not at work specific time in which you're supposed to be. And I can't really say much. He doesn't have a job now.
Sure.
So the third circuit judge is gonna have to probably address the conditions when he has employment, if he gets it. Oh, one more thing, the GED program. You need to get back to obtain your GED. You can do it remotely, you need to continue with that. You understand that?
Yes.
Okay. All right, anything else?
Nothing, your honor. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I'm sending my client sign the waiver form.
Okay.
Yeah, just sign.
Your Honor, may I also just make a note? I know you indicated, no contact with the complaining, the complaining witness. I know that we only have one complaining witness on there, but there is a second, there's a second witness that was involved in this. So if it just note that no contact with him either.
Okay, what is the complaining with name?
The second witness's name is Bernal Tyson.
No contact with Mr. Tyson.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Great. And rough record?
Thank you, your honor.
loudly, please, for the record.
Sean Murray.
Good morning. Everyone ready to proceed on this matter?
Judge, as I indicated earlier when we were on Zoom, I am missing some digital discovery. It involves the, I've been able to deduce by watching the other videos that I do have that it's Mr. Officer Ibrahimovich's body worn camera that is missing. He was the driver of the squad car. He is the one who allegedly found the weapon in the car. And I'm missing that body cam footage, and there would be no way for me to impeach him based on what he put in his report and anything that he would testify to today without that body cam footage. I do know that the body cam footage exists because the OIC in each case, but especially in this case, did do an investigator's report, and a part of that report says there's body cam footage for all 3 officers involved, and specifically named Officer Ibrahimovich as having functional body worn camera and video of the interaction with Mr. Murray in the search of the vehicle to find the firearm. I've talked to APA Parrish and APA Perker. I do know that they have reached out to the OIC, but to right now, the OIC still has not responded that she has the body cam footage. So I would ask that the case be dismissed at this point because I'm missing pertinent discovery.
Yes, Your Honor. Defense has accurately summed up the issue with the discovery. APA Perker has emailed the OIC well in advance of today, Your Honor. I also emailed the OIC earlier today when defense counsel zoomed in. And it's correct, we did not get a response. Today, the officers are here, however, the OIC has failed to appear. But with that being said, the OIC has sent a substitute OIC in this case, Officer Evans, which I spoke to and I indicated our issue with discovery and our attempts to reach the OIC. The OIC was also subpoenaed for today because the OIC was going to provide, was going to provide testimony as far as a statement given by defendant. That being said, the officer who stood in as OIC was kind enough to try to reach OIC. I want to get the last name right. Hilda Creighton. OIC, Officer Evans was able to reach out to her. And she did hear me in the background indicating the issue with body worn camera and why it has not been provided. Her response was to request an adjournment so that she can check on that. Therefore, the people are requesting an adjournment, Your Honor.
Okay, so I am going to dismiss without prejudice. And I am going to change or add on the form missing discovery from the officer in charge. It is my understanding, and both parties agree that it's pertinent information to this case. It would be the best evidence. So without that, today set for the exam is 11/18. People have requested from, I should say Mr. Bradford has requested from the people. The people have requested from the officers involved in the case. It is not reproduced, therefore I'm going to dismiss it.
So, is this your? A reissue, we'll be right back here doing the same thing.
The issue, so leave it alone, little sections. Okay, this is case 2155724, the people of the state of Michigan versus Darius Thomas Kwame, who was charged with count 1, police officer assaulting, resisting, and obstructing, and also count 2, which is a misdemeanor assault or assault and battery with habitual offender. Third offense notice set for a preliminary examination. Appearances.
Good morning, Your Honor. Danielle Parrish on behalf of the people, P85495.
Rebecca Chiasso, P62311, on behalf of Mr. Thomas Kwame, we are ready to proceed.
And Mr. Thomas Kwame, can you state your full name for the record, please?
I'm Darius Thomas.
Right, we have it switched up.
Thank you, please fix it.
I wrote it on here, but for some reason it keeps coming back as Thomas Kwame. Darius,
It's my middle name, Thomas is my last name. Kwame is my first name.
Kwame.
Darius Thomas.
Okay. Try it again. Okay, are people ready to proceed?
Your Honor, my apologies. The people are unable to proceed at this time. Our necessary witnesses that were subpoenaed have failed to appear at this time.
Okay.
We request dismissal this time around.
Okay, it's now 11:50. As people are not ready to proceed, I am going to dismiss without prejudice. And it should not take long for the forum to be provided to you. Thank you. Anything else on the record?
Nothing for the people, Your Honor.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge.